Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Dragon Ball. Now today I'm giving you guys my weekly Q&A, so let's get right into this. What is your favorite source of entertainment? Or outdoor entertainment? Wow, well, who the hell goes outdoor anymore? I guess hanging out with friends would be an obvious one. I just kind of like walking around, I don't know. I don't really go outdoors a whole lot anymore. I go outdoors to practice my Kamehameha waves and that's about it. But if I really had to say something, it would probably just be walking around, man. I just do that sometimes. I just walk around. I don't know. It passes the time. I don't really do stuff outdoors anymore. I mean, I guess I liked football back in the day, but I really just don't do anything anymore. Okay. Why fairy tale characters don't know martial arts? They just use magic as brawlers. Without magic, they become even weaker than Mr. Satan. The proof is in Idolus. He became a bigger joke than Yamcha Wall. Said this a lot. I don't watch fairy tale. I don't really like fairy tale very much, and I get a lot of fairy tale questions here. Not that you knew that or anything. I'm just saying, like, for anyone that's watching this, I prefer to not get fairy tale questions because I don't watch the show. I don't think it's that great, and I'm sure I'm gonna get a ton of, questions on fairy tale. I usually do. Lara Croft versus Max Payne. I think Max Payne would mop the floor with her. SSJ Goku Frieza Saga versus all the Saiyans in their ape forms. Goku in his base form at the 3 million power level that he was at would have annihilated all the Saiyans in their ape forms. It wouldn't have been even close of a fight. Because the strongest, I mean, if you're going by filler at least, the strongest Saiyan at that time was Bardock or King Vegeta. Well, unless you count Kid Vegeta. But pretty much the highest power level a Great Ape could have been would be like 130 million, which is pretty much nothing. It's absolutely nothing to even base Goku at that time, so yeah. Do you listen to Don Don Kokoro GT theme? I know the song. I don't listen to it regularly, but I do love the song. But it's not something I'll like jam out to in the car or anything like that. Why do you think the Namekian Book of Legend is ridiculous? Is not like the Namekian leader didn't know the legend of Super Saiyan. And what was your favorite Marvel and DC movie? Also, who was the most useless character in Dragon Ball Z and why? In DBZ, I would say Puar is the most useless. Definitely. Puar or Oolong, they did nothing. I mean, Oolong, I guess, did something. Puar did nothing, and I hate Puar. The Namekian Book of Legends ridiculous because it came out of nowhere, and there's no reason that, people that had been on Namek shouldn't have known about. Like Vegeta should have known about the Super Saiyan God thing based on what Super's been telling. And favorite Marvel or DC movie? And DC? I mean, I don't know for Marvel, but for DC, I mean, I guess it'd probably be The Dark Knight Rises. If Goku's base from Fugatsu F is as strong as his God form, shouldn't SSJG SS be as strong, if not stronger than Beerus? Well, his base form in Fugatsu F is not even close to his God form. It's pretty evident if you watch the film that it's not even close to that. It's not exactly that anymore. It was just that in Battle of Gods, and they didn't explain it, but my theory is it kind of just, and I'm going to do a video on this because I have some other points to make about that film, but it kind of just dissipates throughout his body. He doesn't have the God power maximized within him. It's a very minuscule amount. When Goku and Vegeta turned Super Saiyan 4, where do their pants come from? I have no answer to that. Say the funniest joke you know. I don't feel comfortable saying it here. What is the most perverted thing that you have ever said, done to a lady? Whether it be on. I'm not going to reveal that. And then it's just a repeat right here. It's just repeated questions. Not too Dragnell versus Rats. I don't watch Fairy Tail, so Rats whoop his ass. I'm just saying it just because I don't watch Fairy Tail. He probably could kick his ass for all I know, though. I mean, I don't know what Fairy Tail characters can do, but I mean, they don't seem very impressive from what I've seen. General Blue versus Big Boss. I think Big Boss could honestly take him. I would think so. Mercenary Vamp versus Mercenary Tao. That is very interesting, but I would give it to Vamp, honestly. And these are Metal Gear Solid characters, for those of you who don't know. I would probably give it to Vamp, but it's very... That's a very, very good question. What is Tao's power level? From the, I believe it's the V-jumps, and I don't like going by V-jumps usually. But it's a plausible power level. I think they listed that Tao was around a 100 and, I think it was like 180, I want to say. Or maybe that was Mecha Tao. Or Cyborg, rather. But yeah, he's somewhere around the high hundreds. Was Roshi holding back in the fight with Goku in the 21st Martial Arts Tournament? You mean when he was Jackie Chun? I mean, pretty much is what happened, yeah. But a lot of people interpret it a lot of different ways. Well, I can't read the next question for some reason. General Blue versus Captain America. I mean, I think Captain America would mop the floor with him. Team Natsu versus Team Rats. I don't know what Team Natsu is, but Rats would win. I don't like Fairy Tail. General Blue versus Colonel Volgin. Another Metal Gear fight. I think Volgin would probably beat Blue, honestly. I really feel like Volgin could actually beat Blue. Dragon Ball YouTube gang. Kwaman leader. Okay, well, Kwaman would not be the leader here. DBN lieutenant. I'll take the lieutenant spot, but I prefer to be the leader. Black and Fist is Yapsha. Unreal Entertainment bitch boy. Okay. We're not having Unreal in this freaking gang you have here. We're not having Unreal here. Geekdom is the pimp lord. That's a very appropriate. And everyone else is the mob. Unreal's not going to be there, okay? Unreal is not there. And I should definitely be ahead of Kwaman. SSJ Goku Frieza Saga versus first SSJ. I feel like the first SSJ wasn't that strong. And he was only able to wipe out the evil Saiyans. Yeah, I mean, if it's a 50 times boost still, he shouldn't be anywhere near Goku's strength. So I would say Goku would still win, but it's purely assumption based. But based off the history of Saiyans, I can't imagine him being that strong. Base Vegeto versus one SSJ God. I don't think Base Vegeto could beat Super Saiyan God, so... SSJ Goten versus first... Okay, so maybe he meant first SSJ God. I would probably give it to Goten... I'm probably give it to the first Super Saiyan God just for the benefit of the doubt for Goten. But for Vegeto, he could probably mop the floor on. But we don't know how strong the first Super Saiyan God is. And we don't even know if Super Saiyan God is a multiplier or if it's just a Saiyan to a certain power level. Like if Goten was Super Saiyan God. For all we know, he could have just been as strong as Goku was. We don't know if it's like that or not. It's more than likely just a multiplier, but it's hard to say. Okay. Don't you think Tien is a diehard tryhard? He claims he's powerful in comparison to Goten Trunks. I mean, Tien trains a lot, so I guess so. Why Yamcha is so useless? Watch Laughing Stock Media's video on it. I can't even talk today. Jeez. DBN versus me. I mean, come on. You know who you're talking to right now? What do you think of the pop bobbleheads? I have a bunch of them over there. I like them. I hate Broly fans. Yes, I just said that. What are the two advantages of Okay. I can't read today. I don't know why. What are the two advantages of Dance Fusion and Patara Fusion? More power and... I mean, just more power, really. More power and easier key consumption. I don't know. I mean, I thought it was pretty obvious, but... Demigra Final Form versus Golden Frieza. Now, it seems like a stupid video on paper, guys. But I am going to do a video on how strong I think Demon God Demigra was from Xenoverse. I really think that's an interesting topic. It's kind of a dumb and an off-color one, but I do think it's an interesting topic that I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna save my thoughts on that. Do you think Tien is a tryhard? I mean, I guess depends on your definition of tryhard. I don't really consider him one. He just wants to be strong. Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Gotenks versus Whis. Whis? If Vegeta still had a tail and went Super Saiyan, created a moon and then went Ozaru and Super Saiyan, or in SSJ, I guess, would it make sense for him to be Golden Ozaru, or would he still get the brown fur? If you're going by GT, then if he was I always imagine you have to be a very powerful Super Saiyan. But yes, I think that if you're going by GT, it would be a Golden. And then he'd go Super Saiyan 4 if he can control it. If the heart virus was a pandemic on Earth, why was Goku the only Z fighter who caught it? Just by chance, really. How long do you think we need to wait for an English dub of Super? I've been avoiding spoilers for ages. Well, you're not missing too much in terms of spoilers because it's only doing Battle of God stuff. But right now, Funimation does not have the license for it, so it could be a while. But I would imagine within a year we're going to hear about it. If Ascended Trunks powered up to just at or slightly below Vegeta's level as to not show his father he was stronger and teamed up with Vegeta, could they have beaten Cell? Not a chance. They could not. Especially considering how much. Now, I'm not sure if Cell actually got stronger from when he fought Trunks to the Cell games, because I find it very hard to believe that Ultra Trunks would have been stronger than the Cell that Goku fought. You know what I mean? I feel, even though he didn't do anything, I feel like he just got used to his body and did get stronger. But if it's not the case, considering how much he held back on Goku, I mean, even Vegeta, he held back a lot against Vegeta when they originally fought, when Vegeta was ascended. I don't think Trunks could have made much of a difference, really. Because he could just swap both of them like nothing. Why didn't Vegeta have a plaster on in... Well, hold on. Why didn't Vegeta have a plaster on in the Android saga? I don't know what you mean, so... Oh boy. I have a feeling I know who asked this question and they're being anonymous. Maybe it's just some random person, I don't know. Do you have a crush on Megan? And this is Uncanny Megan for all of you who don't know. She cosplays as Bulma. I mean, I wouldn't really say I had a crush on her, but she is pretty. If you wanted to say that, she's very pretty. But I wouldn't say I have like a hardcore crush on her or anything like that. Odd question. Boo! Question mark. Well, okay. To know the road ahead, asks those returning. Well, okay. I just kind of live on and live on, man. You know, just do what I do. Keep on living. That's what I do. See where the road takes me. I don't ask for anyone. Next on MASH, nothing. It's been on for. It's been over for years. I don't know what that is. So. What? Why do you, oh boy. Why do you take Laughingstock Media Q&A thumbnails? I'm just sitting here. I'm a little bit upset about that. He took my thumbnails, not me. I didn't take his. He took mine. And we talked about it. He knew. I told him it was okay after he already did it. But come on, man. I had him first. Yeah, I didn't take his damn thumbnails. He took mine. But don't worry. Me and Mike are cool. Even if he's an asshole. When do you start recording for your Q&As? Well, today I'm kind of crunching to get it up. It's Wednesday and I'm supposed to have it up on a Wednesday. But I usually record it on a Monday or Tuesday. I have been caught up with a lot of personal things. So I've getting a little off course here. So I'm having to record this print last minute. And it's going to be uploaded late today, I imagine. How do you feel? How would you feel if most of Soul Animation's subscribers unsubscribed from his channel and they came to you? Oh. I mean, I guess it'd be good to have more subs, but would they really? I don't know. More subs, the better, I guess. Hey, man, as long as his channel's dead, that's worked for me. Chicken or cheese? Well, overall, I would say chicken, but cheese is very Well, actually, you know what? Cheese is way better than chicken because you can put on so much shit. Cheese, man. What would you do if Goku T23 knocked on your door in the middle of the night? slap him across the face. When will your next collab with Aquaman be? I don't know. I talk to him pretty much every day. We just haven't done a video, or he avoids it. So ask him. He's always like, ooh, I'm tired. Ooh, I gotta work on this video. Ooh, I have to live stream. All the excuses in the world. But don't worry. We'll collab. Why can't I get to the next question? There we go. Let's say Turles went SSJ. Well, that's a little bit far-fetched, but okay. Stay with me here. It's an example. I can accept this. If he created the moon like he did in the movie and transformed to Ozaru while in SSJ, it would make sense for him to go he would go Super Saiyan 4. Well, he wouldn't actually, because he wouldn't be strong enough in my opinion. But he would be Golden Ozaru. Well, actually, I don't think he would, because I don't think he would be strong enough to do it. If that's just my opinion, but I mean, if he was Super Saiyan, would he really need Golden Ozaru though? I mean, come on, he wouldn't even need it. DBN. Hi. Well, hello to you, my friend. I saw somewhere it said that Popo is Boo in Dragon Ball Z Abridged. Well, I don't know where you heard that. Is SSJ4 stronger than a 1.6 million times multiplier? Baby at base Cream Super Saiyan 3 Goku. And is on par with Super Saiyan 4 Goku with his baby transformations, not SS transformations, because of how he gained. And Golden Ozaru. So do you think Super Saiyan 3 times 400 is equal to times Golden? Okay, Super Saiyan 4, so 400 times Golden Ozaru times 4,000. Well, Golden Ozaru is not 4,000 times, or it's not the 4,000 times the 400 that is the Super Saiyan 4 power. Now, Super Saiyan 4 Goku from GT is 1.6 million times stronger than the Buu Saga Super Saiyan 3 Goku, because Goku's base in GT is about, if not stronger than a Super Saiyan 3 from Z. If you put a 400 times multiplier and then put 4,000, that is 1.6 million. So he would be that many. I've already figured this out with Kwame. He would be that many times stronger than the base Goku from Buu Saga, if that makes sense. But yeah, it's not the Super Saiyan 4 multiplier is at minimum 4,000 times base. It's not really clear what the Golden Ozaru one is. It could be the same. And Goku Super Saiyan 4 was not on par with Baby. He was demolishing him. It wasn't until he went Great Ape that he was on par, and he still had an upper hand in some aspects before he got powered up. In the end of Dragon Ball Z episode 10 years after, it is know that Pan, 4 years old, Dragon Ball, Battle of Gods, and Super Telly events 6 months after the DBZ ending, Kid Buu's death. However, it seems Videl was pregnant at the time. I'm trying to crack my mind into why is this if it's planned. Well, it doesn't take 6 months after, it's 4 years after. But still, that wouldn't add up. She should be 6. But yeah, it's supposed to be 4 years. Not 6 months, it's 4 years for both the film and the series. This is the same question. This is the same question. Golden Frieza versus full-powered Legendary Super Saiyan Broly. Okay, well, Broly's already fucking dead. Why is Broly here? Why is Broly here? He's like Cell. Broly's about as strong as Cell. His ki doesn't rise infinitely. So I don't see why his power is here. And if you think Broly's power... By the way, Whis... Why is Frieza fighting with Broly? Whis would beat all of these guys. But anyways, Broly's power does not keep rising. It overflows. He says, my power is rising, overflowing. So what happens if you keep filling up a glass? I've used before. If you keep filling a glass of milk, what does it do? You can keep putting in as much energy as you want, but guess what? It's going to be spilling out of that cup. Same thing with Broly. In the film we saw, he was powered up, he reached his limit, and then he had to pretty much expand all that energy outwards, and then he was exhausted. Broly cannot rise his power infinitely. He rises it to a certain point, which isn't very strong, actually. So yeah, Whis demolishes these guys. What if Super Boo absorbs Vegeto? I mean, he gets stronger. I don't know what else you want me to say. Gotenks skips Super Saiyan 2, or does he really go Super Saiyan 2? He doesn't really go Super Saiyan 2, but when he's going Super Saiyan 3, he does appear like he is going past Super Saiyan 2 in a way, so I guess you could say he hypothetically does have the form unlocked, but it's unclear. Do you think trying to set up a Watch Mojo top 10 on the top 10 DB YouTubers will surge people making channels devoted to other than anime? I don't... I mean, I don't understand the question, but I don't like Watch Mojo, so... Can you explain to me why Trunks and Goten defuse inside a Boo makes him weaker? I get it, but I can't explain it. Because the fusion multiplier, or whatever the bonus is worn off, that's why. Can Shenron poop? I've never seen him eat or drink, so I would imagine he doesn't have to, so I don't think he can. Brock Lesnar versus Mr. Satan. If you're going by filler, I'd say Mr. Satan. He punched through a damn bus. But if you're not going by filler, Brock Lesnar could beat him, I think. But I still think Mr. Satan's gets a lot of credit not given to him. Bubbles versus Kid Goku. Fight till the end. Probably Bubbles, honestly. He's in 10 times gravity. But then again, Bubbles isn't a fighter. But how's Goku going to catch him? You know what I mean? Alright. I just saw Frieza's spaceship over my house. That's an unfortunate event to happen. I'm sorry to hear that. Ban and Meliodas versus from Nanatsu no Taizai. I don't know what the hell that is, so I can't answer this question. Versus Goku and Piccolo when they fought rats. If they couldn't beat them, then Goku and Piccolo from 23rd Tenkaichi Budokai. Well, I can't answer this because I don't know what the hell the first part is. Sorry. My next vid will be on Broly's strength, and then I will post them after exams. DBZ debater. Well, alright. How can I qualify to do a collaboration vid with you? I mean, just have good videos, I guess. I don't know. I like both characters. I just saw the Superman vs. Goku rematch from Screw Attack. I won't go into specifics, but I don't agree with the outcome. I should, but I won't, lol. What I want to know from you is what did you think? Do you think Screw Attack can't be truthful in the fight between two characters? They don't really research very well. But I still, like I said, I don't disagree with the outcome of that fight because they use so many different Supermans that... You know, that's kind of overpowered. They used many different versions of Superman and made their own pretty much. DBZ Debater has released another video. Well, alright. Check out the DBZ Debater, guys. Chi-Chi in her prime versus Videl before learning flying. Chi-Chi would have mopped the floor with Videl, honestly. Did you like my channel from DBZ? I didn't see the channel, man. I'm sorry. Full power Galactus versus Prime 1 million. I don't know. I don't know how strong Galactus full powered is, so. Just curious, why pay for a Skype phone? Aren't the services free? I don't know. I don't pay for it. I use it free. Do you think only Goku and Vegeta will go into the next universe, or other Z fighters as well? I think I've answered this before. I think that it actually will only be Goku, Vegeta, Beerus, and Whis. That's what I expect to see. Would Adolf Hitler like Super Saiyan since they have blonde hair and blue eyes? Just watch the Fusion Reborn film. Do you think we will see another Saiyan not yet introduced in Super or Dragon Ball Z, not counting kids from current characters or characters like Tarbo, Pan, Bra, but a whole new character? Very unlikely. I don't think we'll ever see that. Just had some technical difficulties with the AskFM site, but I'm back. I hope it doesn't look too awkward when I finish editing this, but I saw a question here that I wanted to get to. which I have to get through a couple more. But I'll end it off with that last question. But continuing on, what would be Mr. Satan's power level if you had to give him one? About 25, I would say. In GT, what was the first planet they landed and crashed on into name? I don't honestly remember. I know it was like a desert planet if I remember correctly, though. I don't remember the name, though. Look it up. What was your favorite filler episode of DB/DBZ, not counting the driving lesson episode? Come on, man. That was an awesome episode. Actually, the best episode of filler was the episode where they had that party near the end of Z, where Goku was out with the dinosaurs. That was a fantastic episode. That was probably the best filler. What was the name of the scientist that created Android 8 in the anime? Why am I stumping on this? I remember because he was a filler-only character. I can't remember his name, guys, but I know about him. Why can I not remember his name? But I know he doesn't really make sense in the story necessarily, but I cannot for the life of me remember his name. You guys know on this channel that I get to be forgetful when I'm asked things off the bat. This is another example of that. I'm going to remember it as soon as I finish this, and someone's going to tell me in the comments and call me an idiot. And that's fine, because I am forgetful, just like Toriyama. If you could give one power from another anime to Goku or any other Z fighter, what would it be? Not too OP, not more effective than Kamehameha. If you could get... Does he mean give or get a power? I don't understand. I'm just going to say get. Flight? Instant transmission? I don't know. Super Saiyan would be pretty cool. I'll be a Saiyan. I had to be a Saiyan first, but I don't know, man. Instant transmission, I guess. I don't know if you discussed this, but what is the power comparison between Super Saiyan 2 Teen Gohan and Super Perfect Cell? Also, how much stronger is Vegeto than Buhan, even though they only have it in the anime? Do you think Vegeto could beat him without going Super Saiyan? I don't think Vegeto could have beaten him without going Super Saiyan. I think he went Super Saiyan for a reason. As far as Gohan and Super Perfect Cell, that's a future video topic that I've been planning for a while. If you were to reboot the Dragon Ball series, would you decrease the number of transformations? Which ones would you leave out, if any? Would not change anything about it. Do you think all Saiyan characters in the series should go Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan like Vegeta and Goku? Nope, not at all. I think it should be left to them only. What if Gohan continued to train after Cell games? I did a video on that, actually. By the time of the Busagi, he had the potential, and from then, he trains intensively up until Resuurection F. How would he fare against First Form, Final Form, and Golden Frieza? I mean, I think Frieza would still mop the floor with him. Okay, this is the question that I wanted to get to, guys, because I can go a little bit in depth here. This is where I'm going to end it off after this. Super Saiyan God, Gotenks versus Beerus. I think Beerus would mop the floor with Gotenks, and here's why. As I said before, we're not sure if Super Saiyan God's a multiplier or if it's just ascending to a certain power level. I'm just going to say here it's a multiplier. It was pretty clear in Battle of Gods and in Dragon Ball Super that Goku actually was above Gotenks at that point in terms of power. And I always thought in Dragon Ball Z, and I still think this, is that in the Buu Saga, Gotenks is far above Goku, but whatever happened in those 4 years, Gotenks stopped training, Goku keeps training. Goku ends up getting a lot stronger, so I don't see how Gotenks, being weaker than Goku naturally at this point in the series, could beat Beerus when Goku couldn't even stand up to him, really. Goku was only equal to about 60% of Beerus, and that's nothing. It didn't really give him much of a chance, honestly. So I don't see how Gotenks could have beaten him, considering Gotenks at this point, it's just implied that he's weaker, even though it's hard to believe for me. 4 years is a long time. Same goes for Gohan. Gohan got a lot weaker. He's weaker than Goku now. It's just really crazy, to be quite honest, but it's just how it is. And obviously Super Saiyan God Gotenks couldn't really have been a thing, because if they did that, you know, they wouldn't have enough Saiyans for the ritual, but then again, they could have just gotten terrible. So yeah, Beerus will mop the floor with them still. So yeah, Gotenks is weaker than Goku. Pretty much simple answer there. If it's a multiplier, he wouldn't win. If it's just making him as strong as Goku was, he still wouldn't win. But other than that, guys, that's been the Q&A for today. Hope you all enjoyed this Q&A. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later.